What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to be taking the lift kit off the Kodiak and also installing these 41-inch Goodyear tires on our super single wheels. Alright, so we got our Milwaukee drill 32 millimeter socket on here. We got to get these U-bolts out. You see how long these are? We're going to take one off. We're going to take it here locally. They can make us some new ones, and we can get this lift kit off. Holy cow. I have been working on these things. I might have to let it sit for a couple days, or I may just cut them off. You guys know this truck came from Michigan, and it was only there for a few years, so it's like really clean under here. Just some surface stuff. We're gonna go through and wire wheel everything and really clean it up and undercoat it, but I may just cut them off so I can get this done, or I may just wait. We will see. Alright, we got one off, so we'll have to probably cut the other four off since this one was so hard too. But alright guys, we're here at Spec Track. We brought the U-bolt in. They took some measurements. They're going to cut all four, new washers, new bolts, new nuts, so we should be able to get back home today and continue on our project. And just like that, we got our U-bolts 10 minutes later, and we're on our way home. And we are back. We're gonna get this thing jacked up. We're gonna get it put on some jack stands. We're gonna get this rear lift kit off. But first we're gonna get these two rear tires off. Whew. We're gonna get this guy out of the way. Okay, now we're gonna lower this truck down as low as we can get it. Alright guys, we got the blocks out. Slowly coming down. Alright guys, we are back, all bolted up. I think I might take a break from suspension because I need those jack stands over there, so for the front. So I think it's time to do a couple bead locks, install a couple of the smaller tires, get them installed on the rear, and then it will be time for the front. Alright, we're gonna take this valve stem out. We got all new valve stems. I think this tire, these 46s have balancing beads in them, so alright, we got the rings off. Need to be clean. They're actually white, just like the ones on the truck. If you can see, it's a two-piece wheel. This one's obviously not set in, but you can see where it separates right there. So we're gonna flip these over and de-seat the other side, pull these off. already out. These might be easier than regular bead locks. Alright, one done. We're gonna replace them. I need to get the right socket. Alright, we got the valve stem out. We're gonna seal this up with some white tape. M-wrap valve stems. It's long so that one comes out there and then one is on the inside so that I can get to them on the inside or the outside, because the wheels, this wheel and the front wheel, mount opposite. So that one is the ring facing out. These rear ones, the ring faces in. So I need to be able to get to air there and in here. Alright, we got one done. We're gonna get the second one done. Kerosene, right? I don't know, it's flammable. Some sort of camp fuel. It's combustible. So we don't have any lighter fluids, so camp fuel it is. For those of you that have never done this, you kind of got to get some fuel in there.
Can I go back? Should I go back this way?
Yeah.
So you can see it?
You gotta hurry up and you gotta get air in it to seat the bead, or else it'll come undone once the fuel source burns off in there. You can actually lose the pressure, so you gotta really quickly get air to it. Alright guys, we got the two rear tires mounted up. We got the jack stands out from underneath it. I gotta spin it a little bit. It's actually pretty close.
You said you needed another U. Here's your other U.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the front. I'm so sore already though.
Your toy? Yeah. And it has a light.
Well, there's one. You're not going to be able to film the other side, so it's dark over there. What's up guys? It's the next morning. We got the rear end all done. We got the wheels and tires on. Let's get started on the front end. This truck's so big that we have to do some sketchy stuff sometimes. Do not try this at home, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do when you don't have a lift. So we're going to get these blocks out from the front. All right, we got the block out on this driver's side, so let's go ahead and lower her down. All right, it looks like it lined up perfectly, so let's go ahead and get it bolted back up. All right, guys, you can see she is finally on all fours. Tires are all mounted up. Looks like we have good clearance everywhere. That's the 46 we took off, so you can see pretty significant difference. The rear is sitting a little lower than I would like. I'm gonna probably get some air ride suspension for the rear, some airbags, and I'll be able to adjust the height in the rear. I did put a 2-inch block in, so air ride in the rear, but as far as lift and wheels and tires, this project is a wrap. We got our spare wheel right here. I gotta paint the ring to match that one. We got our spare tire over here. I don't know where I'm gonna mount the spare tire when the camper is on the flatbed. When we have the trailer, it's no problem, but when it's just the truck and the camper, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I may move this fuel tank that's right here in the back. There was actually a second one that the previous owner took out there, so I might move that forward and then put a winch in there, and we'll see. I don't know yet. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. This was episode 1 of the Kodiak build. There's gonna be a series of videos coming. We have an endless list of parts: turbo, lift pump, glow plugs, wiring harness, master cylinder. The list goes on and on. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. We're gonna redo the whole interior of this thing. We're gonna gut the whole thing. We're gonna dynamat it to insulate it. We will probably be paint correcting the truck and then matching the Lance camper. We haven't figured out that yet, but stay tuned for more Kodiak videos as well as remodel videos of the camper. And if you guys like this content, please hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.